So good morning, everybody. It's the end of February 2022, and this is the last grape to prune. This is the Nesbit, and it is on a pedestal trellis that Jerry will be telling us about. It's not the same Geneva curtain double system that we had in the other vineyards. So, good morning, Jerry.
Morning.
Tell us what's going on here.
These are the muscadine grapes. It's a whole different variety. It lives down south, and all through the deep south. These guys are the best growing grapes you can get because they're the most resistant of all diseases and rarely get any kind of, you don't even have to spray these guys or anything down there. So, and this grape right here, you can see it's in this strange looking thing here, and this is a trellis that the birds don't bother the grapes because they're all in here and they won't come up underneath something. So don't have to worry about birds eating grapes.
So on the other grape that we just did, the stem came up from the bottom, and then there were two arms that came out.
Right.
But this one is different.
This is a different kind of grape.
Yeah, so tell us about this kind of,
Well,
this looks like it has four arms. Or,
it has lots of little arms.
yeah, lots of small arms.
Yeah. So, so this is another thing. If you just want one and two grapes, this is definitely a grape to think about if you're in the subtropics. So, and basically, when you're pruning, it's one of the easiest to prune because you can see exactly what's needed, and so. Okay, so let's go. We're leaving a couple of buds on here to make the umbrella type of prunings we got like during the winter, summertime. So got this guy here, and all of these guys. It's very easy to grow. Okay. And you can see what we're aiming at right here. This is one that I finished yesterday. And what's interesting about this grape and this one, they're both Nesbits, and the big long ones, like this one at the bottom, you can see how long it can grow. It can be way down like this and just laying on the ground even. So what I did is I dug a trench underneath here about 3 inches deep, and I let one of the limbs go all the way down to the ground on these two and went right into the trench, and it came up over here, and then it started growing up here. So this one is connected to that one, and this one is connected to that one. So this is the mother plant, and they will help each other grow, and the energy from one will go to the other. And
Wow, so that's a different way to start grapes?
it's a very different way. Much easier.
I have a question.
Yes.
I mean, on this small one here, I see two stems coming out of the ground. And over here on this one, I also see two stems coming up out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
How come there's not just one? I mean, did you decide to leave two instead of just one?
Okay, one of them is for here, but this one here was forked, and so I let both forks go, and it came up like that.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
both stems came up.
Both
on the
stems,
other
yeah,
side.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. Okay.
And it's just an experiment. It's just, what I'm playing with. So, okay.
So this one has a lot of small little branches that you're going to be
Well, this is the oldest.
Yeah.
This is about 4 years old.
for.
Yeah, so we can just go in here and real flap, real fast. Okay. Okay. And these means you're just cutting it back so it just barely hangs over the. Now this one here, it goes back over the cross, so I'll just take that one completely out. This one too. And
so each time you're cutting at above the second node.
yeah. Or a node that's hanging over. This one's a little bit longer, it's going that way, but I'll just cut it right there and it'll be all right. Another one, it's hard to cut too much. You can see how it grows when you start doing it, and it teaches you a lot. Okay. So cut. Okay. And ones like this, you can just kind of, these little guys will all put out grapes. So I'll just leave these guys for us. It's something different. It's really good when you do experimental work. You just do it because you want the grape to teach you what it likes, how's it going, and that kind of stuff. So you do a lot of play with grapes. Okay. See any miss, Nance? Okay. And down. Okay, so basically that's what we're looking for.
So I see some longer stems sticking out, longer than you left on the other one.
You mean like this here?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
What's the thinking?
this is back in the main thing. If it was going out that way, I would just leave it like this, and what will happen is this will go out and it'll go over the top. So it's like a big bonnet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And how about these two over here on this side?
Yeah, they could go a little bit longer. Yeah. There's lots of leeway. It's hard to make a mistake that you. And next year, if you just make it different. Here's one right here. It's looking way down at the bottom here, and coming out here. I think I'll just take that one out completely.
And why?
Well, it should be going up and over, but it's not. It's going across underneath.
Well, it made a little double arm right there.
It did. Well, I can leave it in too. It's no big. And if I don't like it next year, I'll take it out. Yeah. So.
How about like this one here?
This one here. This one. What?
Right here.
Oh. Well, I was doing it so I could jump over these other guys.
Oh, you wanted to go out and
Yeah,
over.
because if I get in here, then it'll run into these
And
guys.
same with this one.
Same with that one. Yeah. Yeah. So I could say a little bit about these two here are seedlings from this here, and muscadine has a way of, they're much more likely to be like the mother plant like this than most grapes. Most grapes are like apples. You can't plant an apple seed and expect to get the same kind of grape or even close to it. But muscadines, you can do that. And so I have another experiment going of these two right here, and they're seedlings, and I'm not sure what I'm going to get, but we'll see. It's kind of an interesting project.
So that's exciting. So if you wanted to create a new grape variety,
Yes,
you could plant grape seeds.
you could. That might
and
be
then you
just
could
the
wait
one.
5 years or so, and then you could see what you could get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so interesting. All right, so I think the Nesbitt is all pruned here, and thank you very much, Jer.
You bet.
We'll see you again.